Okay, so the other day, while I was running around exploring and stuff, I came across this little quest thing. It looks like a little girl that's being hassled by some treasure hoarders. Let's go check it out. Uh, hello? Hand your brother over. That heartless rat's betrayed us. The boss is practically frothing at the mouth. How is that possible? I thought we were all friends. It's precisely because we were friends that he could betray us, Blanche. This is how the world works. But I don't know where he is either. I don't know either. You really are ley lines. Absolutely ley lines. Ley lines? Outdated. Ley lines are outdated. Ley lines shall be abandoned. The future belongs to the new tide. I I I don't know what you're talking about. But if he did something wrong, let me apologize on his behalf. Just please let me go. All right, sure. Let's take a vote. Take a vote on what? Whether or not we should let you go, of course. Do you think the new tide revolves around you? That's right. A vote is necessary when opinions differ. Making arbitrary demands won't cut it. This is how the world works, Blanche. Wait. Wait for what? You're gonna vote for letting the guy go, right? Fine. Let's make it 1-0 in your favor. But the new tide commands me otherwise. Now it's a 1-1 draw. Staying loyal to a friend is always how the world works. Sorry, Blanche, I'm with the new tide on this one. 1-2. What an extraordinary twist of fate. You scoundrels! I haven't agreed to anything. Try to understand the situation, would you, girl? You're just one, and guess what? One is completely useless when it's 2 against 1. Yep, the principle of majority rules is not only how the world works, but also a fundamental part of order. Now you better spit it out. Where is the traitor hiding? Do I get a vote? And Paimon too! Huh? Oh, hey there, friends. What a coincidence that we should meet here in the wilderness. So how will you be voting? Hey, wait, who are you two? Don't act like we're friends. Has no one taught you the most important thing is keeping a respectful distance from other people? You're the one to talk, keeping distance, when you're the ones bothering others. You've got some nerve. Hey, calm down, little one. You know what? It's pretty cool how you're just floating around. Why not work under me? I'll call you the trendy flyer. No way. Paimon's friend is way cooler than you. Hey, you're messing Paimon's train of thought up. Let the kid go right. Let the kid go right this second. You're not part of my gang, so why should I listen to you? That said, it's 2-2 now, somehow. Hey, Wolfhook, what are you doing, accepting votes from people we don't even know? Quit pestering me, or it's no more Mr. Nice Traveler for you. Now it's 2-3. Another extraordinary twist of fate. Yeah, stop, Wolfhook. I thought we were friends. Which side are you on? On the side of majority rule, or should we let our fists do the talking? The minority must obey the majority, right? This is how the world works. What the? Seriously? Why did I even come to you for help? Darn it. Hey, Trendy Flyer, I'll let you win this time, but... Listen up, girl. Go tell your brother to get in touch with us immediately if he doesn't want to bite it. You hear me? Goodbye, my new photo friends. Bye, Blanche. Oh, and if it isn't possible, please ask your brother... If it's possible, please ask your brother to contact us. Thanks. It seems like Wolfhook's a bit of an airhead. Well, they're finally gone. Those two are so weird. Oh, are you okay, kid? I'm fine. Thank you. And that floating mist over there. Call me Paimon. This is Traveler. Thank you. I am Blanche. You two must be great adventurers, then. I'll definitely visit the Venturers Guild, so thank you. But I have more important things to do right now. My brother's gone missing. I need to find him. But once I do, I will go visit you at the Adventurers Guild. So, sorry, I need to go. Thank you again. Hey, wait up! Oh, she's gone. Why is she in such a hurry? Traveler, let's help her. It's too dangerous for a kid to be out there alone. What if she can't find her brother? She doesn't seem to want to involve us. Must be because she doesn't have money. She knows hiring adventurers costs a lot of mora, but those guys won't let her off the hook this easily. So we have to help. Traveler, how about Paimon pays your fee? You can take it from Paimon's food fund. And have you asked the food fund first? Paimon did. It said, please use me how you see fit. I don't remember it ever saying that. Hey, you're not Paimon's food fund. Well, you're not just that. Paimon will fund your food supply once she gets rich. But first, let's stop making jokes. The girl needs our help. All right, staying loyal to your friends is how the world works, after all. Hee. Paimon knew it. You were already planning to help, weren't you? Let's hurry up and catch up to her before she gets too far away. Okay, so I'm going to remove the marker since I don't need it there anymore. And there we go. Making sure it's queued up. Get that Hydroculus first, because it's right there. Hey there, kiddo. Why are you sitting here? You're the ones from before, Traveler and Paimon. Hee, good memory. We're here to help you find your brother. Thank you. But I'm worried that... Don't worry, we won't charge you. We just can't stand idly by when someone needs our help. It's not that. My brother left me some money. I'm just worried that... Are you worried about your brother being a treasure hoarder? Yes. You're good people. I can see that. But my brother and those two were friends. I know being a treasure hoarder isn't an honest job. I don't want to drag you into their business. I know how you feel. I'm also looking for my family. Huh? That's why finding your brother should be our first priority. Yep, we'll find your brother first. Then we can ask him what happened. See? There's nothing to worry about. We're the ideal people to help you. Just leave it to us. You really are different. I see. Then thank you for the help. Here's what happened. A month or so ago, my brother happened to acquire a potion formula that can be very valuable. It's said to be the work of the Fontaine Research Institute and is known as pure water. After the Institute exploded, many things were scattered in the wilderness, and my brother often roamed around that area. That's how he picked it up. He came across it by himself? No, maybe. He might have been there with a group of people, but my brother must have kept it for himself. And that's why his friends called him a traitor. That's the only reason I can come up with, anyway. No wonder those two treasure hoarders were looking for him. But why are all of you here? Are there any leads here? Well, this used to be the backyard of the Fontaine Research Institute, which was home to various plant nurseries. It's said that the potioneer who created the pure water once lived here in seclusion to work on it. The formula was written without too much detail or context, and contained the names of some raw ingredients, but my brother couldn't understand them, so he came here looking to see if there was any relevant manuscripts left. And then he disappeared? Yeah, from the look of this place, it's been long abandoned, with no nurseries in sight. Even this house is empty. Where could my brother have gone? Don't worry, we'll find him. Oh, speaking of which, what's your brother's name, Blanche? It's Tricky Bellafruit. He's also one of the Fruity Order's operatives. Aha, that name's a bit of a surprise, but not really. Anyway, let's try calling out to him from around here. Hey, Tricky Bellafruit, where are you? Tricky Bellafruit, your sister's looking for you. Tricky Bellafruit, squeak if you can hear us. Stop that, Paimon. We might draw the attention of his enemies. Makes sense. Sorry. Paimon forgot that we're not the only ones looking for him. Squeak. Huh? What was that? Did you hear that? Paimon heard something. I heard it. Me too. Let's look around. Paimon's certain someone's hiding nearby. Hey, hello? Did someone say something? Are you hiding inside? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. Seriously, wait. You, who are you? You said something again. Brother? It's my brother's voice. Brother, are you inside? I'm not anyone's brother. I just borrowed that guy's voice. What? You're Tricky Bellafruit, aren't you? Stop this act right now. Your sister's worried to death. I told you, it's not me. Come inside and you'll understand. Try opening the door. You push the door, but the door pushes back. You're hoping that would open its heart to you, but the lock rejected you. It's not gonna squeak open. It won't open. Squeak. Hey, stop acting like a kid. Just hand us the key already. Doors come in all shapes and sizes. Those that can open have a key, and those that can't go without, just like the situation you're facing now. Shall I show you how violence opens all doors? The poor would give birth to a poor child, and the poor child has learned poor skills. Violence, destruction, conflict. They shall have exceptionally poor effect on me. Brother, no, my brother wouldn't say such things. You're not my brother. Who are you? Oh, who's this? What a pure little princess, and even the blue crown Finch would dance for you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm an apostle of the world of intense purity. I've descended into this darn cabin now, so just call me the cabin of intense purity. As for your brother, that vile man known as Tricky Bellafruit, his vileness is beyond your ken. And upon entering a pure world, the vile one found no escape. Sorry, a what world again? What are you talking about? My brother isn't that kind of person. Wait, he's gone to another world? Do you mean he's dead? The world was warped has warped itself around him, just like resin wraps around a worm. He's merely trapped. Does another world really exist? What do you think, traveler? Do you believe that? You know better than us when it comes to the two other worlds. It's possible. Mr. Cabin of Intense Purity, please tell me how I can get my brother back from that world. I merely know how to lead people there. I don't know how to guide someone back. In that case, what's your objective? Countless are the wise, but you are the rarest among them. I spoke in haste when there were more important things to do. The person is trapped by the world, and the world is infected by that person, and thus has the pure white fallen into darkness. Therefore, I cannot embark on the world back home, and instead require your assistance. Paimon didn't think the guy we were looking for was such a big troublemaker. But do not forget that to help me is to help yourselves. Once everything is done, I shall accidentally leave a key behind. And you shall unexpectedly obtain said key due to blind chance, of course. Will that allow me to bring my brother back? I dare not guarantee your success, but this is the only way to the other side. What? You can't even guarantee that? Can you at least tell us how we're supposed to help you, then? And no bad stuff. We don't do that. I swear in Purity's name that I have never been contaminated by evil, not for the moment of my birth. I only require a few pure pine cones. They are all I need to repair the contaminated path. Pure pine cones? Paimon's never heard of those. They are the precious fruit planted by a potioneer and can only be found around this cabin. Why are they so effective, you ask? Why, they are miraculous herbs watered with pure water. But pure water? Isn't that the potion formula my brother obtained? Now, Paimon remembers. The potioneer Fontaine Research Institute. Did he... That previous potioneer is, indeed, the last lucky soul to have visited the world of purity. If we're talking about the fortune he obtained in that paradise, then it is this thing we call pure water. This cabin I now live in was once his residence. Oh, so others have been to that world too, have they? Traveler, Paimon, I was a little skeptical about the truth of his words, but what he said matches what Blanche has told us. The cabin is where the potioneer used to live in seclusion. I always speak the truth. No judge would ever accuse me of deceit. Now that we know my brother's whereabouts, I'll definitely find him. But Paimon, Traveler, I don't want to put you at risk. Don't say things like that. We've already decided to help you, right, Traveler? An adventure to another world would be quite interesting. Hee, that's our great adventurer for you. For ya. I see. In that case, could you please take this simple test of mine? What? A test? You didn't say anything about that. Don't you trust us? After seeing all of you, and especially after witnessing how valiant this blonde knight is, I took the liberty of inwardly labeling you as beyond question. But to be honest, the Paradise of Purity is no children's playground. If you lack strength, your lives may be in danger. If the princess ceases to be happy, then I shall never be happy either. So please, make a display of sufficient strength, dear knights. It is a power that springs from purity, and it can control purest source of water in the world. Thus the people of this world call it the power of hydro. Water is just hydro. That's nothing difficult for Traveler. I see you're willing to follow my plan. In that case, let us get straight to it. Please observe these simple mechanisms carefully and light them up with the power of hydro. And switch to Neuvillette.
The pleasure is all mine.
Okay. You're just moving around like that. Seems like you're making a trapezoid of some sort. Has to be another one somewhere, isn't there? And we just have to hit a bunch of times. Okay. Amazing, Golden Knight. The tiny machine didn't last a minute against you. You really are amazing, Traveler. See, Paimon said there was nothing to worry about. Then please find me pure pine cones. It's a miraculous fruit born of this place. And please, do remember that I need a total of 5. Alright. We've got it. Seriously, why do we have to do something as trivial as searching for pine cones? I apologize, but I lack hands and feet. I'm just a pitiful, lowly little cabin. Let's split up. Paimon, let's speed things up. The sooner we find the prince pinecones, the sooner we will get to see my brother. I'm heading off first, alright? Don't go too far, Blanche. Don't leave our sight. I know. I'll search over here on the east side. Okay, let's look for those pinecones.
Rise. Ship on up. And voila!
There's one, I think. It looks much bigger than the other ones. Yep. Oh, it automatically did it. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, cool. Blanche, how many pycoons have you found? We have 3 over here. I've only found 1, but I've searched the entire area. We have 3 and Blanche has 1. That makes 4. 5 minus 4 equals 1. So I need 1 last pine cone. But there doesn't seem to be any nearby. What should we do? Should we speak to the cabin about it? This guy doesn't seem that easy to trick. Hey, you over there. Your savior, the new tide, is here. What are you doing here again? What happened to maintaining a sense of distance? Huh. You're looking for those crappy pine cones, right? You're looking for more, right? Well, I have the rest. You want them? Wait, how did you know we were looking for the pine cones? Hey, Trinity Flyer, do you want it or not? You've been following us? Oh, ley lines, is that the only reason you can think of? Who was it shouting tricky ballet fruit all over the shop, huh? The entire mountain heard you. Even children came over out of curiosity. I'm one of the 5 great operatives of the Fruity Order. Do you think, or do I look like a child to you? Oh, sorry, Blanche. Guess Paimon really did draw the attention of your brother's enemies. What? Enemies? I don't have time for this nonsense. I'm here to do business with you. I may not have heard your conversation with the person in the cabin, but since Blanche is also helping him, I'm certain it's connected to ballet fruit. Tell me what the person in the cabin said, and I'll give you the rest of the pine cones. It's really simple, isn't it? Or maybe I can take the pine cones from you? Oh, now you're making me angry. I'm one of the 5 great operatives of the Fruity Order. Do you think a child like do I look like a child to you? Would I carry such items with me? You wouldn't believe us even if we told you. It's not something an ordinary person would understand. Don't look down on me. Ordinary people would never understand the teachings of the new tide. All right, then, if you don't mind being scared to death, the cabin isn't human. What? This concerns another world. Another world? Hear that? Unbelievable, huh? How could there be another world? Paimon bets that's what you're thinking right now. Are you kidding me? Why would I think that? The new tide is exactly that. Wait, the new tide is a world too? Have you been there? I haven't, but so what? I think it exists. Got a problem with that? You should discard all your ley line thoughts. Let me tell you this. The order of this world is slipping away, and that's why new worlds are being born. This is also why Tavat hoarders or treasure hoarders are born when there is an imbalance in wealth. Treasure hoarders exist to bring balance back to wealth. The alien lines have contaminated everyone, and so the new tide shall be born. The darkness has contaminated everyone, and so a world of light shall be born. That's how things are. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised even if you told me there are other worlds. For a person that's so full of nonsense, you're really good at accepting new things. Anyway, we have told you what you wanted, so it's time to hand over the pine cones. Hey, we're not done. What about Bailey fruit? That's what I'm concerned about. We've already made our show of goodwill. Don't push it. Then let's both take a step back. I'm not interested in the worlds beyond the new tide, and I don't want to know anything else either. I only have a single request. When you find that darn belly fruit, tell him to come to me, or come to see me as soon as possible. He knows how to find me. Deal? No, if you're planning to harm him, then I would rather never find never find my brother. Oh, Leylines, you silly girl, we're not the ones hunting your brother. It's someone else. Don't you realize that your brother's life is hanging by a thread right now? Didn't you say your boss was super mad? Oh yes, very mad indeed. So mad, in fact, that he's dispatched a very formidable woman named Ruthless Calla. Ruthless Calla? I've heard of her before from my brother. He said that she never fails. Yes, she's as real as an assassin gets, and the scariest one out of us 5 great operatives. No matter where Bellyfruit goes, she will catch him in the end, and will either cut him in half or skin him alive. She never fails. And you, are you helping my brother? I thought he took what you were looking for. Yes, he betrayed us. Betrayal is despicable, but it's also very cool, isn't it? I've known him longer than you have, and I know he doesn't take reckless risks. We can't allow him to die until we know what he came up with how he came up with such a cool idea. I told Wolfhook immediately after I found out. We need to find Bellyfruit before that scary woman does. This is also betrayal, isn't it? That's none of your business. We'll deal with it in the new tide way. Anyway, think about my proposal. I have nothing to hide. If what you said is true, then everything looks fine. Paimon's just afraid that you're lying. Hey, unlike Bellyfruit, I'm no liar. Where did your companion go then? Where is he? What's his name? Wolfhook? Did you fire him because he didn't help you last time? How old are you again, Trendy Flyer? If I could hear you when you were crying by cabin, surely she could too. She must be nearby. I asked Wolfhook to stand guard in the area. We will not give Bellyfruit into her hands. Do you understand now? All right, we'll trust you this time, or this one time. That's right. Now take the pine cones. Remember, if you see him, tell him to come see me at once. Hey, just what? You just said that you wouldn't carry these things with you. That was a bluff, of course. What was I going to do if you attacked me, Trendy Flyer? I mean, you can fly. What if you dived from above and messed up my hair? Paimon wouldn't do that, unless you're hiding more in your hair or something. Stop yapping. She'll be here any minute. Wolfhook and I might be able to stall her for a while, but you shouldn't waste your time here. Thank you, Zaiten Peach, and thank Wolfhook for me. We are off. Oh, go! Move it! Cabin! Hey, Cabin! We have your pine cones! Alright, so I'm actually going to end the segment of the quest line here, and I'll pick it back up at this point. So that's going to be it for now, and I'll see you guys later!